Host on camera. Upbeat, hey everyone. Today we're doing a design first deep dive into two very different interpretations of performance. Toyota's 2025 GT Super, a driver-focused GR Halo, and Bugatti's hand-built 2026 Tourbillon, here in that jaw-dropping white finish. I'll walk you through exterior design language, the color options and paint finishes, and the little details that make these cars icons in their own lanes. Let's go. Closing square bracket. Host voiceover. First up, the 2025 Toyota GT Super. Think of this car as Toyota Gazoo Racing's answer to modern Grand Touring. Taut, purposeful, and sculpted around driving dynamics. The nose is low and deliberate, with a wide mouth grille that feeds cooling to a compact front-mounted intercooler. That aggressive face combined with sharp LED signatures gives it a predator-like stance on the road. On camera close, what stands out immediately are the creases. Every panel does something. The hood lines channel air to the windshield, the flared front arches hint at a wider track, and the long, tapering rear gives the GT Super that classic fastback silhouette. Host voiceover. Exterior details. Pronounced wheel arches to house wider rubber, aero-focused splitters and diffusers that are subtle but functional, and compact mirrors or camera mirrors to reduce drag. The rear gets an integrated lip or active spoiler that pops up at speed. Small, elegant hardware rather than loud visual theatrics. On camera, smiling, Toyota tends to offer a concise but curated palette for GR Halo cars. Deep metallics, bright signature colors for the sporty trims, and a few understated mattes or two-tone options for owners who want something special. Host voiceover. Slow, descriptive color and finish matter here. Expect high-gloss race-inspired reds and blues that contrast with black engine bay vents and carbon fiber splitters. Toyota usually balances high-energy show colors with commuter-friendly neutrals, obsidian blacks, pearl whites, and a couple of bespoke metallics for special editions. Host on camera. Quieter, reverent. Now the other side of the spectrum, the 2026 Bugatti Tourbillon. This is not just a car, it's an atelier-built statement. Hand-assembled, limited to a tiny number of customers, and engineered to be the last word in analog hypercar artistry. Host voiceover. The Tourbillon's exterior is a study in sculpted surfaces that serve aero and aesthetics simultaneously. The 8i LED motif is reimagined into slimline units. The bodywork uses large, flowing scoops and hidden deployable wings, everything purposefully integrated so the car reads as one continuous sculpture even at speed. On camera, detail shot, paint is where Bugatti gets almost obsessive. That white finish you see here isn't basic white, it's a multi-stage, hand-applied process that builds depth and highlights the flowing shapes. Bugatti offers a number of bespoke livery and Equipe Pure Sang options for customers who want their Tourbillon to be truly unique. Host voiceover. Technical. Beyond looks. The Tourbillon blends an 8.3-liter naturally aspirated V16 with 3 electric motors in a hybrid architecture. The result is hypercar power figures in the 1,700–1,800 horsepower range and astounding straight-line performance. The aero and structural parts are heavily optimized. T800 carbon composites, 3D printed subframes, and an integrated battery structure, all designed to keep weight as low as possible for the output. Host. So how do these two compare when you look just at design thinking and color choices? Host voiceover. Toyota's GT Super is about readable, purposeful design, aggressive but approachable, colors that scream driver, but remain road practical. Bugatti's Tourbillon is haute couture for the road. Paint and finishes are part of the bespoke experience, where the customer's taste becomes part of the car's identity. White on the Tourbillon reads as timeless, almost architectural. It exposes every curve and shadow, which is why a white Tourbillon is such a powerful statement. Host on camera. But let's not forget the small details that define premium design. The Toyota uses functional vents, exposed fasteners only where needed, and easy to maintain finishes. The Tourbillon, on the other hand, hides the engineering in plain sight. Delicate machining, jewel-like accents on the steering wheel, and mechanical controls that celebrate manual engagement rather than screens. Host voiceover. Who are these cars for? The Toyota GT Super is for the enthusiast who wants a focused, usable performance car that still lives on the street every day. The Bugatti Tourbillon is for the collector who wants a hand-built, limited edition hypercar that functions as a rolling piece of art and engineering. On-camera closing. Design-wise, Color-wise, and detail-wise, both cars tell a story. Toyota writes a precise, purposeful paragraph about driving, while Bugatti composes an opus about legacy and craft. If you had to pick one paint to represent each car, I'd go with a saturated racing blue for the GT Super and that sculptural pearlescent white for the Tourbillon, both loud, but in very different ways. Host, final line, if you liked this design and color deep dive, hit subscribe and tell me in the comments, which finish would you pick for each car? I'll read the best ones in the next video. See you next time. Notes for editors. Use the provided B-roll cues. Insert spec overlay cards when mentioning power, limited production, sources, Bugatti press releases and coverage, and add lower thirds with the model names. Key citations for facted lines. Bugatti Tourbillon production, delivery and hybrid V16 details are from Bugatti press releases and automotive outlets. Toyota GR family references from Toyota Car and Driver.